Well, just very proud of this team and what they've accomplished all year, and we start a new season now. It's what we've always done. So you have the non-conference, then the conference, and then you have the tournament, conference tournament, and then the NCAA tournament. So we start a new one now, and one game at a time. The number one seed is a great honor. Obviously, y'all know me. I'd rather just stay to number two and laid low, but hey, it is what it is, and you still got to go out either way and work and hope you play well, hope you shoot well, and all those things. So it's going to be a little different. Obviously, we're going to be we get to San Antonio, we're going to be pretty much on lockdown, maybe for 2 days, a day and a half, whatever. I don't know. It's going to be a little different, but we just got to be able to handle it and hopefully stay negative. First team I've ever coached that I want them to be negative. So hopefully we can stay negative for a little bit longer and get ready to play.
All right, we'll start with some questions. Reminder that if you have a question for Coach Moore, you can use the raise hand feature. And Justin, you're up first.
Hey, Coach, congrats on getting the 1 seed, the first in program history. My question is more related to the tournament experience that you guys are about to have, kind of being in a bubble situation. Do you think that's going to be a different adjustment for the team compared to what they've been used to this season, just being in one specific location? Or do you think it's something that you guys have prepared for all year?
Yeah, I mean, this whole year has been about adjusting and staying flexible and all those things. So like I said, I don't think it's any different. I worried about it even when we were in Greensboro. We had an early morning COVID test the first morning we were there. Then we had our shoot around early, and so by noon or before noon we were done. Normally we'd go over that evening and watch a game. We weren't allowed to do that, so you're stuck in the hotel for pretty much all day. We are taking obviously our academic advisor with us, and we'll try to stay on top of that stuff and have study hall and things like that, and keep them as busy as we can, but definitely going to be different. And we'll see as we go. Who knows? But this team's done a pretty good job all year of handling things. And if you're going to be quarantined, isolated, whatever, you might as well do it with a great group of young ladies that are your teammates. And so couldn't think of a better group to be locked up with for week 2, 3, whatever.
And how much will it pain you to stay cooped up in your home state of Texas while you're
there?
Yeah,
that's the tough part. I've already got a lot of friends and family, things like that want to come down from Dallas and Houston, wherever. Not to be able to maybe after a game at least grab a bite to eat is tough, but hey, again, this year being able to play is such a blessing and all that. I am going to miss being able to go down on the Riverwalk and get me a nice enchilada taco dinner and all that, maybe some brisket, but hey, we'll save that for another time.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Mike, you can go ahead.
Hey, Coach, congrats on the top overall seed. That's all I'll say because I know how you feel about that. I wanted to ask you, with how you guys finished last year, obviously, how anxious are you to be able to get an opportunity to prove what you guys can do in the NCAA tournament?
Yeah, I mean, I think anytime this is what you work all year for. These kids, most of ours came in at least by like the day or two after July 4th. And we started, the weight room, individual workouts, things like that. So you go, from July and to this point, you've invested a whole lot of time, a lot of work. And now's the fun part, to be able to play on this stage and be in this situation. And thing is, this year, there's no hosting the first and second round. So, everybody's kind of on an equal slate, and you got to go out each game and try to survive in advance, as our 83 team would say. So we'll just, do the best we can at that, and hopefully play our game, hopefully do what we've done all year and get on a roll. We need to shoot the ball well. I think we're defending well. We got to rebound as always, but hopefully we can hit some shots and get on a roll.
Chris, go ahead.
Hey, Coach, congratulations again. I wondered if you've spoken to head coach Kevin Keats over on the men's side. He's always, teasing, saying that once you got Alyssa Kinane, that's when you were to become a great coach. But you were just a good coach before then, and now you're going to become a great coach. Has he reached out to you yet to congratulate you?
He may have. I'll be honest, my phone's going off, all kinds of text messages and all, but we just had that selection show, and I just came straight here to the office. So I'll look at them later, but Coach Keats is, again, just such an awesome guy to be with here at NC State, and just down to earth, great coach, great person, always supporting us and encouraging us. And I'm excited they're going to play some more. He's got such a young team. He's got so many freshmen over there. I think it'll be great for them to be able to practice a little bit longer, play some more games. And I think they were playing so well down the stretch. I'm excited to see what they do as well. But we'll definitely hook up here probably in the next few hours.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Mitchell, you're next.
Yeah, Coach. I know every now and then you play some of the local teams in the regular season. You didn't play A&T this year in the regular season, but now you're going to play them down in Texas. I don't know if you had a chance to watch them at all this year. Just what are your general impressions of that matchup?
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest, I haven't yet. We played them, I think, a year ago, maybe. I think we played them in the pre-conference schedule. And, I'm impressed. Obviously, they've done a great job for a long time. They've been very consistent. And, they're going to press you some. They're going to get after you and make you earn everything you get. I'm glad you said that, though. As soon as we hang up, I'm going to go in my file over here and pull them out. The scout from, like I said, a year or two ago, and see how much that applies. But we've got our video person right now, Brandon Miller. He already had loaded up a lot of potential teams on the computers. And I know we had some North Carolina A&T. We knew that might be a potential matchup. So as soon as I get off with you guys, I should have my computer with several of their games on it, and we'll be able to get started. It's a little different. Obviously, this year we don't play till Sunday, so we do have some time here. And we're going to be locked in our hotel room for at least 24 hours. So we're going to be able to get a lot of stuff done, I'm sure, here when we get down to San Antonio. But I just think this time of year, and we're not playing on our home court now, so that takes away a little bit of an edge that you top 16 seeds have. So we're going to have to be ready to play. I know they'll be fired up about playing another in-state school. And, I spent a lot of years at Chattanooga playing Tennessee. I know how that is. So I'm sure, we're going to have to, play well this time of year. You're talking about a team that won a championship. They know how to win. So we better be ready to play.
Aaron, go ahead.
Hey, Wes, you talked about dress rehearsals coming down the stretch of the idea of being ready for postseason play. You guys won at South Carolina. You won at Louisville. You beat Louisville a second time. How prepared do you think those dress rehearsals to now have made you guys for this moment?
Yeah, I was real proud of the way we defended and rebounded over in Greensboro. I don't know that we clicked necessarily on offense. I thought Alyssa Kinane was unbelievable, very deserving of the MVP. But we got to get everybody hitting on all cylinders. If you want to do something special here in the next few weeks, you're going to have everybody firing on all cylinders. So we need to get that going. We need to offensively, knock down open looks, take care of the basketball. Even in practice this week, I've been a little frustrated with that. And I know A&T is somebody that's going to make you do that. So we need to, I always feel like, again, defending, rebounding, and then on the other side of the ball, we got to take care of it. If we get shots, we'll usually hit our fair share of them. But we got to take care of the ball and get those shots.
Brett, go ahead.
Yeah, I know you don't put a lot of stock in seeds, but what was the kids' reaction when they saw that you weren't just the A1 seed, you were the 1 seed, and how surprised were you?
I don't know if we are the 1 seed. I
not.
don't think we are. I think Stanford probably is. Is that right, Maddie?
That's
so
correct.
I
Stanford is
think
the
a
one.
good indication is us and Texas A&M were the 2 teams they were talking about would be the last number 1 or the first number 2. So since A&M's in our bracket, I feel like we probably weren't the number 1. But hey,
that's your first. So, but what was the reaction? Obviously,
right they were excited because we didn't have to wait very long. That thing came up quick. So they erupted. They were pretty fired up about it. I threw up, whatever, but no, it's all good. And, again, it doesn't really mean anything at this point. It's great. It's something that's great for your program. It's great for our players to be recognized in that way. And they did beat, like I said, they beat 2 number 1 seeds on the road. 2 number 1 teams in the country on the road. So they did a lot of things to earn that opportunity. But again, you can throw all that out now and you got to go play basketball. So again, it's nice. But I'm proud of them. I told them that before the show today, proud of what they've done this year. And especially, I know everyone's had to deal with a lot with COVID, but I think the athletes really have. It's been a different year and they've handled it great. And I'm proud of their consistency. To go 20-2 is not easy. And so proud of the way they've night in, night out showed up and played.
Thanks a lot and best of luck.
Thank you, Brett.
Tim, you're next.
Hey, Coach, congratulations. Yesterday, having been Coach Yow's 79th birthday, I'm sure she's smiling down on what all you guys have accomplished this year. Last year, this time, we were all talking about what a great player Alyssa Cunane had become and what she had done for your program. Not many people knew about her special relationship with her dad at that time, but this year, that story has been repeated many times over. And I just wonder how you think that has impacted Alyssa and her relationship with her teammates, relationships with opponents, all the things that go along with that in having something very personal told about you and not just being a player.
Yeah, I just think her dad's had an unbelievable impact on Alyssa as a person. And, some people would be jealous of all the attention she gets, but she handles it with such humility and is just such a good person to be around. Again, always smiling, which sometimes I'd like to turn that smile into a scowl when she's on the court a little bit. But, I just think her dad, he's that way. After all he's been through, he is always upbeat, quick to tell you a joke or a one-liner at you, and just he's fun to be around. And so I think Alyssa, seeing that, has learned from that great example that she has right there in her house. And so really, really awesome family. And again, I think her teammates love her, and we all appreciate what she does on the court, but also the kind of person she is off of it. Again, pretty awesome ability to share all those things that her dad taught her with her teammates and with everyone around her. So special kid. I knew she was, going to be a big time player in our system and all that, but I tell you what, I think she took it to another level this past weekend, and it was pretty impressive. So hopefully she can keep it going, and we can surround her with a lot of other good stuff, and hopefully she'll get more attention.
Coach, does her dad have better jokes than you, or do you do some kind of joke exchange? Can we maybe get that all published in a book somewhere?
Yeah, I know you are you offering to author that?
If you need somebody, Coach, I'm always willing to help.
Thank you. Raina was on the ACC network, and they asked her about me, I guess, and she said, he tells dad jokes, not bad jokes, dad jokes. And one of my friends said, translated, that means they're not funny. Okay. So obviously my jokes are not that funny and her dad's are. So, but we'll keep trying. I keep trying anyway. You get
Your
more
jokes are
playing
great,
time if you
Coach.
laugh.
All right, we'll take our last one from Justin. Go ahead, Justin.
Dang, Maddie, we're just getting started. Cutting these people off.
Coach, you were cutting down the nets in Greensboro 8 days ago. You won't play again until Sunday. I'm just curious to get your thoughts on what do you think of the 2-week break in between the conference championship game and your first round of the NCAA tournament? And how do you think teams handle that in terms of, being sharp, when you're supposed to be playing your best basketball in March?
Yeah. Right. I love it personally. You've been through a grind and the conference tournament and all that. You get a week to catch your breath. You also get, we gave ours 3 days off right after the tournament. So then we came back, practiced twice, took a day off, practiced twice. We'll take tomorrow off as we travel. What I like about it, you get 4 practices that you can just focus on you. You're not preparing for the opponent because you don't even know who your next opponent's going to be. So I love it. You get a chance to catch your breath and, relax a little bit. Go to football. I went to football practice one day. I went to baseball practice the next day. It's just a good time. So it's kind of like a bowl game almost. You get a little bit of break in between, and now you get ready for the bowl game. But yeah, I don't know how the men now in a normal year, the men, some of them have championship game on Sunday and they're playing somewhere on Thursday. And so, what do? You're going to travel on Tuesday. So not much of a break. So I kind of like the way we do it personally, but guess it depends on the person, but we'll see. You're right. You're gonna have to knock off the rust a little bit, but hopefully we've done that in practice some as well.
Thanks again, Coach. Good luck.
Thank you.
I'll throw it out there if there are any more hands.
There you go. Is Justin's hand still up or is he just not taking it down?
I just haven't lowered it yet.
Oh, all right. That's it.
All right. Well, that looks like it's all we've got. Thanks, everybody.
Congrats.
All right.
Coach. Good luck.
Thank y'all. Thanks.